didn't believe in therapy. Interesting times at our house. And my father thought that affirmation was weak for men.
You know, you always did like titles. It makes you feel noble. Desde que estabas chiquito, you always were heavy. Always heavy with everything. Your attitude, you want everybody to feel something, everybody to stop to see what you were doing, how you felt. Siempre heavy.
Oh, shit. This yours, or do you steal everything this carelessly?
Y'all guys really need to find a hobby. He jokes when he's scared.
Be grateful. Some men sing.
Do you ever feel like disappearing for a while? Maybe that'll actually help.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You are watching a clip of a San Antonio-centric film, Anxious Mark, Life of Emmett, focusing on the trials of anxiety, family trauma, faith, and forgiveness. And joining us today is actor and comedian Cleto Rodriguez and writer, director, and producer Bert Lopez. Thank you both for being with us today.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Cleto, so from the comedy world to the big screen.
Yeah.
You're no stranger to the big screen, though. That's really where you started, actually.
Actually, you know what? This is my very first story.
Yeah, hide the wires.
And be able to
You got to get mic'd up.
take me out of my element. I mean, it's always been comedy, funny, stand-up, that kind of thing. But
This took me to another place too, where like, you know, it's a message that we wanted to get out there, and you know, and the way the actors portrayed it came out really, really well. And I want to invite everybody to come out and see it.
Sure, and Bert, you are the brains behind all of this.
Well, yes, the brains, along with my partner, Rogelio Cirillo III, which I started the script and he finished it, and he did a great job of writing the story. It's a faith-based film. It's got a lot of strong scenes that deal with family situations, relationships between father and son, and the way a young man is left to be the father of younger brother and younger sister when mom passes away. So
That is a very difficult,
Yeah.
but you know, that happens a lot in our society.
So what you saw in that scene that we just saw was young Cleto and his little brother, and his little brother broke a glass, and when father came with the belt, he said he broke it.
Putting the blame.
He was the
he
character is the
yeah.
defender.
Yeah,
so.
but that does happen, right? And there's a
Yeah.
lot of pressure sometimes from dad, a lot,
Yeah.
right? Why was it important for this message to be what you wanted to give to your audiences?
So in the midst of all the trials and tribulations that his character goes through, in all this, Jesus is in the mix. As a matter of fact, he's writing a letter at a park where he just wants to bail out, and Jesus asks him, "Can I sit next to you?" And he has a conversation with God
I
at
see.
a picnic table.
So I think the audience will get a lot deeper message, more than what we're seeing on the surface,
Yes.
which, you know, is impactful in itself to see what people go through, to know that,
Yes.
you know, there's that pressure. There's sometimes tumultuous relationships between fathers and sons, especially in the Latino community too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where it's like, hey, you got to be a man.
Oh, it felt like a biopic for me.
Yeah?
I was like,
Oh, wow.
man, I was like, this is too real. And Nino Brown, who actually played my father in that scene, he did a fantastic job and brought a lot of that out of me. Like, I actually told Bert that I got off script, and I was like literally
Yeah.
going to, like, I was having a conversation with my dad back in the day, and it was real. And I think the realism of the film and the transparency is going to come across. And I think people are going to really relate to it. And I think, especially, you know, in our culture itself, is definitely going to relate to it. And they're going to say, wow,
the
it
other
came
thing
about.
is that Jacinto Rodriguez, which is on Landman, he's acts with Billy Bob Thornton in that series. He's also the other lead actor, and the way his character, and especially in us Latino families, is it doesn't matter how old we get, we still feel responsible for the younger ones.
Absolutely, always. And it doesn't matter how old you get, dad is dad, like
Yeah.
always,
Dad is
right?
dad, right,
So
yeah.
even if you're older and a grown person, it doesn't matter, the respect level and the expectation is always there. How can people join you guys to watch this film and to support you guys?
Now, on September the 5th, City Based Cinema, 7 p.m., we will have our premiere, red carpet premiere. There was a 250-seat theater reserved for us, and within 5 days, it literally sold out. I think we had like 10 tickets left this morning. We are asking the theater owners to open up more theaters for us, as we actually expect close to 1,000 people to show up in support of Cleto and I.
Great.
So it'll be big. And I thank God for it. This is the most powerful film I've ever made. When it comes to scenes, we cried when we wrote it. I cried when we filmed it. He remembers. And I'm crying when we edit.
Well, I know you are passionate about this, so I hope a lot of people get out there and join you guys. Cleto, it's great to see you.
It's good to see you again.
Great to see you here doing
Thanks
well.
for having us.
And Bert, thank you so much. I hope you get a lot of people out there.
Thank you.
Take care, guys. Great day, SA. We'll be right back.